and CCTV flanking them while they try to open up lockers.
I think the opening up is probably their main concern right now.
Given
Given that.
locate and defuse bombs.
Let's see where they spawned. So we see a pulse on the defensive side. Most probably going to go for plant denials from underneath. For those who don't know, on this bomb site, most of the floor is destructible. So having that cardiac sensor underneath can be quite lethal for anybody who tries to get a quick plant off.
Yep, exactly. Actually, the whole floor under those two bomb sites are destructible, so we might see a lot of vertical play coming to the game right now.
Yeah.
I see that they've walled off the extremities of the bomb sites. They've left the middle right open.
Attackers are moving out to
So
locate a
we
bomb and
might.
defuse it.
I'm looking forward to see the spawn on this, depending on what information they get right now. It seems like we have one on the road. They didn't all spawn in the same place. We have like they're probably going to be split pushing right here.
Yeah. I believe the Jackal is pushing for the ground floor. He's going to try to flush out whoever's roaming underneath the bomb site, which would happen to be Pulse.
Pulse would probably be the logical choice right
no,
now.
they're opting for a CCTV. No one in CCTV from defense, so the attackers will quickly take control.
I'm surprised this wasn't reinforced, actually. Looks like they're really going for a central defense right here.
Yeah.
Both sides were completely shut off.
Bomb located by attacker.
It's kind of scary. They have a mirror wall right up on that corner.
Mira's going to hold on to the fort as long as she can.
It was a good thing she didn't give away any sound on the movement once they were shooting at the wall.
And here goes the first pick on the game. On
Oh,
Pulse.
second pick.
Reloading! Attackers making short work of our roamers now.
Right now we have a 5v3. Now we have a 4v3.
Smoke out!
With Hibana going down. They're opting for a hallway push right now. I don't think they have much information on what's going on right there.
No, and they only have 1 minute left. Although the advantage is that they don't have any roamers left. And another
Mr.
pick.
Coco goes down.
So now it's only Mira and Bandit.
4v1.
Very quick push from the attackers all of a sudden. And the attackers win.
take it. But that is
Very unconventional.
yeah, exactly. That
It
was
was
unexpected.
pretty much just a straight up gunfight, and the attackers
It was
just,
multiple gunfights that went the wrong way, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I'm looking forward to seeing. I think this next round might give us good information as to how the other team is going to play it out.
Do you think this is indicative of a difference in terms of firefighting strength?
I wouldn't think so. It's the first round they're actually doing of the match. Like I said, this round might give us a bit more information as to how the other team is willing to defend. Are they willing to take those firefights? Do you want to take the angles instead? Do you want to play vertically? It's going to be interesting to see what this round gives away in terms of information. But let's see, what comps are they running? I see they're running Thermite with no Thatcher. I don't know.
But that's all right, because they have Sophia, and she can just open up the floor if there's a bandit or if there's a Mira holding the Nook. They can just open up the floor, get the pig off from downstairs.
We can see already. Is this the same bomb site that was just huge?
Yeah.
Right? Exactly. They're not opting to reinforce the same walls that the opposing team just did.
That's true.
So the defense is actually going to be quite different.
However, Mira's holding the exact same Nook as the previous Mira, and that's a common spot, and I think that they might actually exploit it from downstairs.
It's possible. I don't know if they opened up. I can't see from here which walls they opened up.
Jaeger go for cheeky spawn peeks. Doesn't see anybody. Opts to check for another window.
I know that orange team likes to drone a lot, so I'm curious to see what's going to go down with this. I mean, right there you can already see 2 drones going out. So
yeah. downstairs. Make sure nobody tries to open up the ceiling or the floor rather of the bomb site. Checking out CCTV, make sure there are no defenders lurking about.
Looks like from that entry, they pretty much know what the opposing team is doing.
Oh, and a Twitch drone.
That's a Twitch drone, yep.
Is that the first or the second?
I think that's the first to go down. I didn't notice during the prep phase if the first one was actually shot down.
Eager onto east stairs. Just try to catch the attackers who will try to rotate on towards the bomb site from CCTV. Oh, and the
Nice
first
pick
blow.
off by Akira. Losing the Ash might be a big deal here, actually.
Defenders are very patient this game, opting to hold angles, wait for the attackers to make
From what I'm
steps.
seeing, they have a couple of holes opened up. Those to be playing more passively instead of, you know, trying to peek.
Oh, Bandit, he's about to get jumped on. Meanwhile, Jaeger gets a pick off Sophia, so that's quite a bit of utility that hasn't been used from Sophia yet. Oh no, Bandit!
Oh no, Pedro gets
Oh
picked off.
no, he did not hear Blackbeard shooting at him.
That was a lot of shots. I'm actually really surprised that there was no reaction from Miss Part on that.
Yeah. That's why you want to have a 7.1 surround
But I'm also
sound systems.
surprised that Blackbeard went in there with the MR. He was just shooting. I was expecting maybe a secondary push.
I think he just smelled blood, and Bandit was not paying attention. He realized that and just bum rushed him.
We have 19 seconds on the clock right now.
Yep.
No plans.
And one smoke charge left. Ooh.
3v1.
Seconds to go.
We only have a thermite left for the
But
plant.
does he have the?
And he drops. He did have the diffuser. He tried to do that push. Unfortunately, it didn't work
but
out
he had
for
a
him.
goo in his leg as well, so that wouldn't have worked out very well.
It's hard to run in those situations.
Very solid defense from the defensive side. The attackers had no idea how to get past CCTV.
No, that looked quite difficult, actually.
Yeah, quite. It was very locked down.
So it looks like blue side on attack right now is going to be running the Thatcher with the thermite. I think, yeah, we saw Ash on there too, Twitch. I don't know if it's to deal with mirror walls or not. I would expect so.
Yeah, I mean, either the Bandit, if they had run Bandit, Twitch would have turned out to be quite useful. But definitely, the Mira, especially, says if you open the Mira in the Nook, you pretty much have a lot more leeway attacking from CCTV
yes, of
into
course,
the
of
lockers.
course. Also, one thing I did notice, I don't know if that's 3 rounds in a row that we actually see Legion have to play in here.
Yeah,
I know it's been at least 2. I don't know about the 3rd round. I forgot. I do think, well, we did see it play an important role in the ending of the last round. They took Thermite's sprint away,
Yeah.
which is actually a pretty big deal. But it's also really good to alarm, you know, your own team. as to,
exactly,
like,
especially on a map with this much coverage. When the attackers start pushing into offices, it's not always obvious for the defenders that an attacker is coming. Oh, a jump out from Vigil, and he gets taken out. That was very cheeky, and he got punished hard for it. But yeah, going back onto the Legion, when the attackers push into the office, it's actually not obvious for the defenders in the end stage of the game to know that the attackers have captured it. So the goo mines are really useful for holding off the attackers for the last 30, maybe even 40 seconds of the game.
Also, I didn't notice, like I pointed out, Orange is running that Valk that I talked about earlier. I did notice, however, that they haven't been using the cams that much. I don't know if they're maybe waiting just a bit, you know, hold the angles, and then they're maybe afraid of the push and then start using the Valk cams. But I'm pretty...
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't coordinate the Valk cams with the Vigil run out. That seemed very gratuitously
well, yeah,
brazen.
they did lose one right there, so... Someone does it on file.
Ooh, late reinforcement gets punished hard for that.
We're down to 3 players on the attacker side right now. I mean, on the defender side.
Yeah. So do we have any black guys left? Ash holding the angle onto the connection.
Break room has 2 people in it right now, which is not actually directly on the bomb.
Gets droned out. The attackers are setting themselves up for an office take, potentially maybe a plant on the site. And another defender falls.
Yep, Rook just fell to that. We're now in a 5 situation. Someone get good. Whoop, the Ash got good mine.
Vigil got flashed.
5v1.
Only Mira left. 1 minute left. Can she do it?
This is looking bad
Goes for the
the
shotgun, and she
oh,
doesn't
what the
make
defenders,
it.
I'm sorry. That was a very clean win right there. I think that was 5-0. I don't think the.
If you're talking about if any attackers fell.
Yeah, I don't think any of them did.
None of the attackers fell.
So
I
right now,
I think what we can see is the gunfighting is quite in the advantage of trigger happy. What would you say?
I would assume at this point, it does seem, especially with the last round where they didn't drop anyone, I think that it's safe to assume that at this point anyway, gunfights have generally been in the direction.
Being defused by attackers.
What I'm curious into seeing right now, I think that Orange is running the exact same comp they ran 2 rounds ago. Yeah. I don't know if it's the safe way to go. I'm just wondering, because right now they're down 3 games to 0, right? These are the grand finals. The blue team is actually up 1 game to 0 right now, coming from the winner's side of the bracket. I think it might be risky to be running the same comp that you just lost to. I mean, you just lost with.
10 seconds remaining.
It is a different bomb site though.
It is a different bomb site. We're now going. This is going to be the first floor, not the second. But like we brought up, you see this whole section right here, destructible floors.
Yep.
Are they going to breach the second floor and try to, vertical play it downwards, or are they going to come from the first, maybe try a fast plant? I don't think they're going to try for the plant. They don't have a Montang or a shield.
The defenders are absolutely expecting it if they choose to go upstairs. They already assigned 2 roamers last I saw. If the attackers try to open up the hatches in the floor, I think they're in for a pretty nasty surprise. You see a lot of utilities being spent.
Electric.
Take control of CCTV first.
Army's pretty held down. I don't think anyone from the orange team is going to the army right now. I think it would be really risky actually at this point.
Oh, first pick of the game.
Legion goes down.
Gets traded.
Oh, double kill
double
for Pedro
kill.
Canada.
And looks like the attackers still haven't managed to capture lockers. Things are looking pretty grim at this point. At this point, even if Bandit dies, he's done his job. He has delayed by a ton the
He
attackers.
did. He actually slowed them down a lot.
Yeah.
And not only did they see, he slowed them down as a whole, he actually took 2 of them off by himself.
Yep.
So pushing in a 3v4 situation, not the best off the bat.
Nope.
And like you just
oh,
said,
get it.
oh,
Like some thermite. Go for the repeat.
Thermite is really trying to push there. I don't know if it would be better for him to actually group up with this team, but the thing is that Thermite is the one with the diffuser right now. So I'm not too sure what the strategy is, because they have the diffuser alone on one side and the other 2 were
I think
pretty much in the
the
same
attackers losing those 2 entry fraggers has
It
really hurt them quite
really
a bit,
did
and they
hurt
seem
them.
very hesitant as to how to proceed now, especially with the Bandit electrifying the wall. Thermite opting to go the other way around. Gets a pick off the Bandit finally, but there's only 40 seconds left.
They still have the diffuser. They have time. Very often in Pro League, you're going to see the most of the game go down to the last 30 seconds.
True, but they haven't controlled.
Oh,
Oh,
what
they
a
get the
bad
peek on the
peek. The
diffuser.
peek, I can understand given the time. but
Attackers
it
recovered
was
the bomb
difficult. It
diffuser.
was difficult.
Yeah, absolutely. The bandit play was absolutely brilliant.
So
into
we have a
putting
Blackbeard
dead
right
stop.
now. Basically, he has a pistol, no automatic
to
weapon.
go.
Has to go in close range to plant that diffuser. Looks like he made himself in, but the
10
mirror wall is
seconds
right
to
there.
Oh no! Switching weapons. He's gonna get the plant off.
He faked the
Get
plant.
fake.
Oh,
Close.
nice try. Nice try from the orange team.
Good try by the Blackbeard.
Blue team, 8 kills on Akira right now. 4 members of the blue team having at least 3 kills over 4 rounds.
Yeah, very, very
Everyone
dominant.
seems to be pulling their own weight in this match.
Absolutely, very dominant.
So it looks like we have a Jaeger. I don't know if it's to interact with the Mira.
Potentially to prevent those, potentially to prevent any flashbangs from being thrown in, from stunning anybody who would try to hold
Defenders,
onto
protect your bombs from being
archives,
defused by attackers.
offices, and
So what?
maybe even the Mira Nook in the lockers.
So we're back to the same bomb site that was mostly used throughout this match. Seems like orange team is going for the same
Bomb located
reinforcements
by
that they
attackers.
used last time. Seems like blue
Interesting,
team on this map was more willing. When they would go up on the second floor, they were leaving the middle corridor pretty much the only. How could I put this? It was the only way of entry. It seems like they really wanted to play the outside, the windows. As to the orange team is actually going through. They want to reinforce the middle, and they're looking at the extremities.
It's a very intriguing choice to reinforce in between the bomb sites. Generally, you do that if you don't want to get picked off by the balcony window, because you can actually have a really long angle onto where Mira is right now. Reinforcing that removes one of the worries for Mira. I'm interested in seeing what their plan is with Capcan. It's the first time I see him.
I don't know. Here's the thing. This is the second or third time that they're trying to defend this bomb site. Every time up to now, they've lost it. I do think it's the correct bomb site if you're trying to get a point on the scoreboard.
Yeah.
But like I just said, it is multiple times now that you failed at defending that bomb site. I'm not sure if it was the right decision or not.
It's hard to tell because I think that it's not so much strategically that the orange team is failing at this point. It's really the willingness to take the gunfights, the aggressiveness that they just don't match the blue team.
I'm actually surprised because I do know on orange side they are normally good at taking those gunfights, but I know that they're also good at holding angles. But it seems that blue team has been able to take the top every time, and I just hope that we get a glimpse, maybe of, or maybe something that we haven't seen up to now that would let us believe that if they do lose this match, that maybe the next match will be tighter. I don't know. Maybe they're keeping a lot of things up their sleeve that they don't want to show us. But maybe at a 4-0 score, you would think, well, maybe we shouldn't show too much. Maybe we should keep a couple of tricks up our sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh, Seki drops right there.
Ooh.
Twitch is down. I don't think that they burst open any mural.
No, not quite. And Rook is rotating around. I'm not sure what he's going to try to go for. Jackal, he knows Rook
He's
is
tracking a Rook right now.
there. So Rook,
Doesn't
he's
seem
in a
to
bit
be
of a pickle.
making a push on Rook, which I think
I think it's the right call.
It
They
is
only
the
have
right
50
call.
seconds
You
left.
do have 50
they can just
seconds.
ignore him.
Jackal
Jackal's just
opening
going to
up a
prevent them
wall.
from coming back upstairs. But they have to push, though. There's no point in holding those things.
Bomb diffuser has been
35
dropped.
seconds on the clock. The attackers just lost 2 more defenders.
Attackers have recovered
2 more
their
attackers, I mean.
Attackers
Defenders
dropped the
lose.
bomb diffuser.
Mira holding solid. Ooh, Jackal. He's going to have to get a 4K. Makes his way.
If they push A right now, they do have a clean chance at planting.
15 seconds
Yeah, but
left.
he has to retreat the diffuser.
But
That's
she is
another 10
watching the
seconds lost.
diffuser.
And he's
She might
about
get
to
peeked.
Seconds
ambushed.
to go.
Does he see?
That was
No.
difficult. That was really difficult. They had 2 angles looking directly at the diffuser there.
Yeah.
No diffuser, you cannot win the round unless you frag all 5
Yeah.
opponents.
Not a chance.
And it looks like we don't have a 5-0. As mentioned, we have the Zofia with the Thermite pair up, like you explained earlier. On defense, they're going to be using Jaeger with Mira as well. Smoke, which is really good at holding down points or preventing.
Oh, look at that!
diffuses.
Looks like they might go for the.
Looks like they might go for the
infamous
fast
shield
plant.
Funny story enough, whilst I was playing against
Defenders,
our
protect your
lovely
bombs
observers
from being defused by
team,
attackers.
I actually opted to go for a recruit shield to get that extra grenade to clear out any gunk that could be in the offices.
I do think it's interesting, especially like you said on this map, there's a lot of destructible surface.
Yep.
And not that many ops have frag grenades. So being able to pick up the shield and the frag grenade,
Yep.
you know. Do you have any other options other than the recruit that can do that?
No, unfortunately.
Yeah.
10 seconds to conversion.
Looks like the blue side actually changed up their fortifications on that second floor bomb site that we talked
Yeah,
about.
they're cutting off the long angles from CCTV onto the
Attackers
hallway
have
that
recovered
leads
their
into
defuse.
lockers.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb. and
That'll
defuse
force
it.
the attackers to engage into the corridor itself, which should lead to some pickoffs if the defenders hold the angle properly.
Well, maybe they figure out, like you said, you mentioned it before, the gunfights
Defender
have been
has
going the
left
blue
the
team's way.
staging area.
If they can actually, you know, cut off the angles, make sure that they come to them, engage in gunfights,
Yep.
you know, that might be their key to actually finishing up this this round.
Jaeger, he's about to peek. Oh, the opts not to peek for it. Rotates away. Got spotted.
It's like Orange team is really afraid of the runouts right now, or the peeking.
Yeah, I'm surprised they scanned the Jaeger. I think they could have gotten the pick onto Jaeger if they just made the call out without scanning. I'm very surprised they did that. Alright, the Ash is going to open up the door, allowing the attackers to move back and forth balconies.
So we have 1 minute 54 on the clock. There hasn't been a push that's been really made right now. No major gunfights. Everyone's full HP. It looks like a lot of them are holding around B.
And
I don't know if that was a random shot or they have a hole up in the wall. It looks like it was random.
Monty's trying to make his way into the bomb site, but he has to be careful of the C4s or the smoke canisters.
Now that's frightening. I don't know if they opened that up for a C4. I don't know if they know they have Montana.
They opened it up for the smoke. You can see the smoke by the lockers.
Oh, okay.
Because generally you want to dispense the smokes before the C4s. So you see smoke waiting patiently.
These clips of the shields, Montaigne taking his time, doesn't need to move. If you're generally
Attackers
attacking,
recovered the bomb. A bomb has
you
been
want to be
located.
careful when you're peeking.
And the first smoke goes out. Monty has been pushed back. Attackers don't have enough smoke grenades. They can't do this forever.
Attacking team is now down 3 ops to 4.
50 seconds left. Plant's still not going down. Jaeger, he's preparing for a run out potentially.
Looks like he's holding the angle. I don't think we should see any. Oh, that.
Mira escapes.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
Diffuser back in their hands. 34 seconds. Looks like they're getting ready for a plan on B.
Alright, they've identified the plant is going down.
Oh no, she's been spotted, but Marcel actually
Attackers
picks
activated
up.
diffuser.
And there you go, the
Attacker
plant
team
goes
protected
down
the
behind
diffuser.
Monty.
Position compromised.
Dev gets. Oh, Mello gets a kill from the Claymore right there. That's a very good kill. The
Only one
Montaigne
more
in the
defender
corner.
left. Can
Here's the
Smoke
thing
get
about
the pick off?
Montaigne. In the corner, what do you want to do against him? If you're alone, you can't do anything other than watch
Absolutely
him. So
nothing,
that's why
yeah.
you saw him turn around and try to deal with the window angle. And the attackers take a round. We're now 4 rounds to 2.
Brilliant.
Are we assisting a comeback?
It's pretty hard. They're still very much on ice.
From what I saw from that round, especially, they were playing the angles. They weren't going for the one-on-one gunfights.
Yep. I think maybe they felt that they were at a disadvantage in this scenario, going for the gunfight. So opting for a shield plant instead, bypassing entirely the need
I'm actually
to go for
surprised because, like I
gunfights.
said, by the way the fortifications were set up, I was expecting them to run into each other, and that didn't happen. You had they went inside by the window, and then they had the plant. Then you had the Monty in the corner. That was, well, you know, Monty is not the best at dueling, right? But he is really good at attracting attention, and that's exactly what he did.
What I'm very surprised about is none of the defenders tried to go for east stairs runouts, which is typically what you would see when attackers go for this type of plant to get a flank off. I see it's going to be a customs hold. Not quite common of a bomb site to hold.
I don't know, maybe it's to throw them off. Maybe like they really want to go get that extra point now to finish off the game. Looks like they opened up the hatch right above B.
Yeah, they're going to dispense a lot of utility defending
That
CCTV.
is kind of scary actually, because if you're trying to do a B plant right there, you are at a massive disadvantage if that hatch is open and someone is up there, because you have the head peeking up from above while the whole body is exposed from under, right?
Attackers are
Yes.
heading out to defuse a bomb.
So it basically comes down to where they want to push, I think.
I think the attackers will definitely try to capture CCTV and get a hold of the hatch as soon as they can.
I do think CCTV is the normal push to do on this map.
Yep.
But like I brought up earlier, they like to separate their forces, right? They go for separate spawns. They try to apply pressure in different zones. It's important in this game, you know, to take control of one room and then you take control of another room and you slowly start closing onto the bomb sites.
Yes.
So I do think it is a good approach. But I don't know if they do
a
a
vigil.
Oh, Legion drops down. Petro Canada makes it a 5v4
Vigil
for
is
the
really
attackers.
lit.
Vigil sitting at about 25% HP right now.
I think the defenders are going to have to either fall back or send another defender up front.
Oh, that was an unfortunate run out there by Mr. Coco.
Jack Jackal was waiting for it.
Attackers have dropped the bomb diffuser.
Looks like he's going to be tracking Mira. Oh, and he loses that gunfight. It's a
Oh,
3v3.
what a trade.
The diffuser's been dropped right now. 2v3.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Wow. That happened so fast.
I think what happened is the defenders identified the attackers coming in force onto CCTV, and they allocated much more resources halfway through the round upstairs.
Which was the good call.
Absolutely, it was great. The Mira got a lot of trades off.
Get Jaeger, Mira locked in right away from the blue side. They have been running it every round that they have been defending. On the orange side, they're going for Blackbeard, Zofia Thermite, as that pairing has also been present. They're going for the Montang again. It did work out for them last time. Let's look what bomb site
Attackers
we
need
were
locate
going
and
to.
defuse as many bombs as they can.
What bomb sites did they have available to them for this round? They basically didn't have the most common one upstairs. So they had this one available.
Bomb located by attackers.
I'm surprised they don't want to try to go back upstairs, because that
Was it available to them?
yeah, the attackers won.
10 seconds remaining.
I'm surprised because they did lose last time they tried to defend this bomb site.
5 seconds to insertion.
Like we were talking about, if they go up one floor, if they try to breach from the floor above, we
Attackers'
might
objective is to defuse a
see
bomb.
some different gameplay. But the way it went last round is that that play from above didn't really come into play. Mello taking out 2 cams there.
Let's see. It
Looks like they are going to be going upstairs.
Yeah, it's very important because you can't, especially with Monty, if you want to go for the shield plant, you have to make sure the upstairs is not contested or
Yeah, you have to make sure that everything from above is
Exactly.
safe. If you're going to be putting in the Montang to protect the plant and watch over the plant afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, because if you do have an angle from above, you know, it's one you'll be able to see directly onto Monty.
Exactly. So Bandit, let's see if he's gonna
It's going to be electrifying those.
Yeah. They're dispensing quite a bit of utility defending lockers. Attackers opting to try to clear out CCTV first.
Afraid of the peaks. I think it's a bit late
Oh,
into the
Vigil
round.
might.
Oh, the Blackbeard. Oh! I
Loses
can
the
respect him. He
gunfight.
went under. He didn't want to shoot at the shield, you know, to get a quicker kill. But unfortunately,
Yeah.
you know, Blackbeard landed the headshot right
Yep.
there.
Yep, that was a
So,
very good shot from Blackbeard. Minute 30 left and only one defender down though.
I do want to point out though that Blackbeard almost was taken out.
Yeah, he's really lit. I don't know if he's going to go for a reset. Probably not. They don't have a lot of time to work with, and they still haven't quite entered the building yet.
They do have a minute 15 on clock. Band is playing from above.
He's going to lead the
They
charge.
have 3 up there. Yeah, 1 bandit against the Montang. He does get his kill right there. The Montang went self-can't. Oh, he's going to get peeked, and that's it. Yep. Mello picking it up right there. The wall was blown wide open. He had a clear shot on him, and he took advantage of it.
Yeah, the attackers have finally captured lockers, and there is not a single defender on site to slow them down.
Down to
now.
45 seconds. Thermite still does have that diffuser.
Now they have control of the hatch. They can... Legion gets tagged.
That's
Very
unfortunate.
weak in CCTV. He's going to retreat.
So we have a Legion down, about 5%, maybe 10 hit points left.
Only 25 seconds, and the attackers still haven't tried to go for a plant yet.
It's like Smoke is really aware that they're trying to push B. He's trying to delay as much as he can. That Smoke, by the way, oh, he's finding more Smoke. And he gets picked off by
what a
Marcel
distraction.
Located by
on the
attackers.
side right there. Like we pointed out previously, that Montang has been very distracting for them. Mello dropping another player for this round. I think that's 3
And the
that he
plant
takes
goes
out.
up.
And the attackers win the round. And we're now 4 rounds apiece.
We have a tie. It looks like avoiding those gunfights has really been helping our orange team
It
here.
is. They've been taking their time approaching. I didn't really notice if they were trying to rush in the earlier rounds, but they've definitely been taking their time this time around, and it has been paying off for them. Looks like the compositions of the teams have been very stable. They've been running pretty much the same. The Capcan is back on the blue team, which they haven't been running every time. But otherwise, for orange team, I mean, this is they're going for a 3rd round in the row as attackers that they take with this comp.
Yeah, I think ever since their comeback, the Blackbeard
protect
and
your bombs
the
from
Monty
being
has really
defused by
given them a
attackers.
lot of durability to win those gunfights.
It really has.
And their capture, it really shows when they captured lockers. It was very systematic. Monty pushes ahead. They pincer whoever is defending, and the defense collapses in a time of like 5 to 10 seconds.
Looks like blue team is going back to their initial placement of the reinforcements. Because that was twice in a row, but they actually tried to, you know, make it like a corridor in which they have to come through, you know, make it close quarters.
Indeed.
And unfortunately, for the past 2 times, that hasn't been working out for them. And they went back to their old placement, blocking off those walls from the side.
Covered the bomb diffuser.
I'm looking forward to seeing how this one is actually going to get played out. Orange team using their winning composition for the past 2 rounds as attackers, and the blue team creating that that passageway that actually won them numerous rounds as defense. We haven't actually had this comp, I think, play against the blue side placement. So let's see how this one gets played out. Looks like orange team is going to be droning out as usual. I think that Claymore might have been a little too central to the door.
Yeah, definitely the defenders pay a little bit of attention. However, I don't think the defenders are really trying to hold on to CCTV that much.
Have we seen many runouts from the blue side up to now?
From the blue side, good question. I don't think so.
I don't think we've seen many runouts. I can understand the Claymore being there. It's a good thing to protect them.
Yep.
But unfortunately, I do think those lasers will be going under the door. So I'm not too sure if it's that's. Oh, that peek from Mello.
What an angle.
That's unfortunate. The blue team was aware of the peek and started shooting through it. Unfortunately, didn't take the kill on there.
Now it's 4-4. Minute 30 left. Monty is going to try to bully Jaeger. Makes the call out, tries
I
to
do
push away
think that
Jaeger.
losing Zofia was a bigger deal than the blue side trade-off.
I don't think that the attackers are aware that Jaeger rotated into CCTV. This might come into play if they try to capture.
Looks like they're in. There is one member of the blue team. Look at the mirror wall.
Yeah,
He's still, I don't think they know he's there. Oh no, he's been
they
pinged.
know he's been scanned.
They've actually
located
scanned
by
him, which is
attackers.
But
unusual.
he has to be careful not to get too close because Capcan will definitely see for him.
Dangerous push, he still saw him. He went,
Oh, no,
oh no,
Monty.
Monty drops. He was actually able to get the attention behind the mirror wall, but unfortunately he got picked off. 2v3 right now for the
2v
attackers.
Yeah, and Thatcher got down. I don't know if they'll be able to pick him back up.
Mirror wall is still standing.
For
We
all we
still
know.
have the cat can, still peeking behind it. I think he does know that at least one member of their team is still there.
I don't think they can,
Especially now.
Get him. Thermite, does
He doesn't know. He
How
doesn't
could he?
know.
Oh, he knows. He definitely knew. But
That's unfortunate. That's also a case where the orange side had the first sight.
yeah, for all we know, it's a 1v2.
He's getting Twitch droned right now.
Oh, and defenders win the first round of overtime. Very solid play from the defensive side.
So it looks like going back to their original plan did work out for them. Unfortunately, this might be very bad. If we do go an additional round where the orange team will be attacking, I'm not sure they can use the same comp again against that bomb site.
The defenders can't go back there because they just won on that site. They would be forced to go downstairs.
That is correct.
However, I do agree that
Attackers
Monty
need to locate and
I do
tactics
think-
might be a bit stale by now, and they'll have to find
I
a
don't
way.
know because I've seen, well, from what we saw right there, Monty was still able to, gather quite a lot of attention, and they were very aware. I've seen when the Cat was behind that mirror wall, he was actually looking at the Monty a lot and was trying to get a shot off,
Yeah.
but unfortunately the Monty did get picked off, and that was one of the reasons why they were able to take that round, actually.
Do you
because-
think the attackers would have benefited more from a blitz for that kind of attack pattern?
Given placement of that mirror wall, I do think so, but unfortunately you can't really plan out where the walls will be. But I do think that the mirror wall was in a conventional spot. The mirror has been run every time that they were on defense. I do think the blitz might have changed something,
Yeah, I agree.
but then again, when Monty dropped, he was flanked. And the blitz, I mean, is also open to flanks, but they probably wouldn't have pushed at the same pace. They probably would have been faster. When you run blitz, you try to bring a faster gameplay.
Yeah.
And so it's an excellent question. Maybe we might see it if we do go for an additional overtime round.
Pedro going for a roamer hunting into CCTV. Looks like Rook is lurking around downstairs. Attackers taking their time, droning out, making sure they don't get flanked by any potential roamers.
Now, usually, Orange Side has been very aware of potential peaks while runouts. They've been taking a lot of time. I think maybe too much time before breaching inside. Because normally, for the past few rounds anyway, when they've been attacking, the timer was getting kind of low. But I don't think it's a bad thing to be too cautious of those
Yeah,
peaks or the
yeah.
runouts, especially on the second floor.
Rook and Twitch about to firefight. Ooh, Twitch.
Here's the thing, the Rook knows Twitch is there, and then Rook gets the pick. That's the thing, the Rook was very... Oh, no!
Oh!
Rook gets put out right after that. That's
Thatcher
unfortunate
going
because
for
the
the
Rook has
refrag.
been very... He wasn't moving. The Rook is not moving, and the Twitch was moving up and down those stairs.
Yes.
So it made it much easier for the Rook to win that fight. I mean, he didn't even take a fight right there. He just shot in Twitch's back, but unfortunately, Twitch did have backup.
1 minute left, and only one member of each side has been taken out.
So 44 right now.
Ash is trying to push into lockers.
Mirror wall getting put down right there. Does open up an angle, but we do see someone is directly on B, and they do know that the mirror wall has been busted open. Looks like they're playing very anchored on those bomb points right now.
Yeah, I think they're having a lot of difficulty pushing forward. The setup of the defenders is really strong against any potential entry into the offices.
We're going
Jacko
down to the
opening
final
up.
30 seconds. Mr.
Oh, what a
Coco winning
shot.
that.
Defenders still haven't been able to quite make the push onto Archive.
3v3 situation, 15 seconds down. Firefights going off. Looks like they're going for a plan on B.
Smokes go off. Ash goes into the locker. Oh, she goes for a sick flank.
Oh, what a good flank by Akira. And Trigger Happy is going to be taking that game 6 games to 5.
That was a terrific flank from Ash.
That was a good match. I'm very happy to see Speaker's Advantage come back 4 rounds in a row. You know, they were down
Absolutely.
by 4, and then they brought it all the way back there. I'm expecting a really good game between those two teams. Do we know which map they're going on to?
Easy, Oregon. So lots of vertical play as well on Oregon, especially in the basement with the hatch, and the hatch is really in the meeting hall as well. And we're gonna go right into it. Oh, is it not?
Oh, we're gonna have a quick break right now. Looks like everybody needs just a short break, and we'll be right back.
Wait, hold on. All right, looks like we're gonna have a few minutes for a bathroom break. See you in a few minutes.
Is this on? All right. Hi. How's it going, Terrence?
Pretty great. Pretty good games right now.
Yeah, for real, man. Those have been pretty nuts. So I heard we're still online streaming, so we are just here to fill and make sure there's no dead air.
Yeah, of course.
Does that make sense?
Absolutely.
Great. All right. Well, how are you feeling tonight after all this? You still doing good? You got got enough snacks?
terrific.
You got some water?
All I need to sustain me is right here. Cookies and chips.
Cookies and chips. That's all you need.
Yep.
Well, fortunately for you, we have some more cookies and chips. Do you need a refill of any sort?
No, I'm good.
Can
I'm
I
good.
get you anything?
No, I'm fine.
All right, that's good.
Well stocked here.
Yeah, I mean, we're making ourselves at home, which is very good. This is
Yeah.
nice. We'll wave to the stream. Go ahead and wave.
Hey.
Say hi, mom, hi, dad.
Can we get a kappa check in the Twitch chat, please?
Are we looking for a counter check?
Yeah, I'd like that.
Dude, we made it to. I'm checking right now. We dropped to 172. We were at 225, and that was pretty awesome. Hey, Twitch stream, I am literally reading your stream right now. So go ahead and ask a question. I'll know. Wait a
Ooh,
minute.
Impromptu AMA.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no, it's they can only hear us. They can't see us, though. Can they
What?
see us now? Oh, wait a minute. Checking.
Yes, here comes the kappa
checking.
check.
We're checking. I see a purple heart. Tell Chris I love him, Nolan. Chris, at T.A. Lemur says, I love him, Nolan. I don't know why he said it like that. What? Okay, well, Cody apparently says, I love him, Nolan. Tell Cody what now? Okay, Cody, Chris loves you too. Okay, that's good. We can't see faces. We need to see our faces, man. We're two, fairly decent-looking guys. I mean, at least you. So, I mean, if I stand next to you, it's okay.
Don't worry, you're good looking too.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, look at this. This is just a night of compliments. I love it. I love you too, Joey. So that's good. I believe Taco Bellix is Joey. I work with that guy. He's a cool guy. He's a super cool guy. Tell people in the room we have Sausage in here with us. Okay, people in the room. Wait, is that a meme?
So Siege? You don't know the?
I don't know what that is.
Dude, it's like the
Enlighten
best
me.
artist in the subreddit of Rainbow. You should check out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely, brilliant drawings.
Amazing. She works for Rainbow?
Yeah, for Rainbow.
That's
they're
awesome.
like little comics, short paneled comics.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely hilarious. I love
Rainbow
the.
Six Reddit is
Great.
actually
All right,
love
well,
them.
so Siege, then we're happy to have you on stream, or well, at least listening to it. Let's go Mello. Is Mello still in it? Who's Mello? Does he like the color yellow? I don't know. Shout out to my boy, TKO. It's good. Hashtag no hitiro. Final de pouvoir does not make any sense in French. Listen, Trebib, we do our best to translate things in both English and French. We thought it was fun. All right, so that's fine. Okay.
The match has
Oh
begun.
my gosh, are they starting?
Yeah.
Oh, get me off of here now. Okay, here we go. We're starting back up.
Oregon.
Chris, get back up here, man.
All right, welcome back, Chris.
Thank you. Looks like we're
Alright,
going for
alright.
Oregon.
Oh, my girl Ying.
We're seeing a lot of different picks, different map, different metagame.
Oh, look at that in defense. They're not going for a basement hold. They're going for kids' dorm.
Kids' dorms.
That's an interesting pick. Definitely to throw off the attackers for sure.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many bombs as they can.
They're opening up those windows ASAP. They want to make sure, especially that window right by A, there's a lot of surface on which the attackers can run on.
Yeah, I think they also might throw a Valk cam out when the opportunity arises.
If I were that the defenders right now, I would definitely throw something out there because that roof actually gives you access to multiple points. So
10 seconds remaining.
Quite a bit of construction going on.
they are completely. Oh no, not completely. They have opened up a rotation hole between A and B at that the left side extremity right
Attackers
there.
will cover the defuse.
It looks like they actually
Locate and
reinforced.
defuse the bomb.
They put a barricade back up that they just destroyed.
Oh, it's not very close on both sides.
I do
No
think that
damage
was a
dealt.
good peek. That was a good peek. Unfortunately, blue team was really aware of that angle.
Legion gets tagged a bit. Nothing too big.
Looks like it's blue team. On this map, looks like it's their turn to take their time. There are so many windows on Oregon that you can get peeked off.
Yeah, and the access points towards the bomb site is actually quite short. As soon as you establish control in either big tower or small tower, entering through to the bomb sites and getting the plant off doesn't take quite that long. Zofia taking out the cams,
Taking out the cams up.
making sure there are nobody trying to peek from the red tower.
Looks like they're being more they've been. How can I put this?
Very thorough. Very,
yeah, exactly.
Very
They're
thorough.
not going for
Attackers
the
have located
faster
a bomb.
gunfights that we've seen.
Yeah.
We do
Legion's
have
trapped
Legion. Yeah, Legion's
downstairs.
getting tracked downstairs all by himself, I think. So they do know that Legion is definitely roaming.
Oh no!
Oh! That was a not that big trade, actually. Twitch dropping right there. Milo picking up the first kill of this game. And there's that window. Looks like it has been broken open. I don't know if it was the defenders or the attackers, but
It was the defenders during the setup.
okay. Well,
I
it looks
believe
like
they
they're
might
gonna
have tried to
drone
throw
through
a
there.
Valk cam. Sophia opening up, putting pressure onto the Miro who's holding bunk beds.
Did we see an LMG come out from Zofia right there?
I don't think so. No, I think she's running her rifle.
I'd be curious to get another look at that.
Jackal
It is to be noted that the LMGs have been buffed. Oh, and Pedro Canada picking off Mr. Coco on that stairs fight right there. It
Very
was
good
a
pick.
good trade for the blue team, but unfortunately Jackal is left with not a lot of HP right there.
And he gets picked off by the last.
Yep, he was one tap off. I'm not surprised to see him go right there, especially since they had the information as to where he was.
20 seconds left, and the attackers.
Oh,
here we go.
First
Ying
kill
gets
for
taken out.
Xylox. He gets. Who did he pick off? He picked off.
He picked off Ying,
Second
and
picked off
she was
Ying
trying to
right
get
there.
the plant off.
And Ying was breaching in with Hibana at that moment right there. Hibana drops that diffuser.
Oh no, the attack is completely collapsing.
Seconds to go.
Sophia trying to make
3v1,
miracle
one
happen,
kill
but
for
not
Kira
enough
right
time.
there. And the defenders
Operators, you are out of time.
take that round.
I think despite the picks on the roamers, the attackers may have wasted a little bit too much time concerning
That
themselves.
was a lot of time. Like I pointed out at the beginning of the round, I did
Yeah.
think it's a good thing. You know, it's not bad to take some time, you know, to make sure
Yeah.
that you do cover whatever you're trying to
Yeah.
breach into.
But at the end, they had to rush in, and that
There is,
really
I mean,
punished
the
them
timer
hard.
in Siege is not long.
No,
You don't
definitely
have
not.
time to, you know, play around the objectives that much. Of course, there is,
Attackers
you
need
know,
to locate
strategies
and
to be
defuse
applied
bomb.
when you do try to attack and, you know, get that diffuser down. But you cannot take too much time, which unfortunately seems was the case in this round.
Standard hold coming out from the defending team, picking the more favorite bomb site, which is Laundry.
Does look like they've sent nobody up into the tower. Looks like they're not going to be trying a peek on that tower window. I don't. Looks like they have one wall between
10
B and
seconds
A. Oh, it's a mirror. Okay, that makes sense
5
now.
seconds.
It's for them in the mirror round.
Yeah, this is the linchpin of the defense. That Mira Nook
Attackers will cover the
right in
bomb
there.
diffuser.
And the
Attackers'
second one
objective is locate a bomb
to
and defuse
cover
it.
that corridor leading to the bomb site. So
Jaeger's lurking into the shower room. He's gonna try to see if any careless defenders pass by. It's gonna be up to Jaeger and Legion to control the meeting hall.
I do think meeting hall is important if they're trying to play from above. I don't know if they are. Doesn't
Definitely.
look like it.
If you control meeting hall, basically, essentially, no matter which side the attackers come in from, it doesn't take very long for the defenders to flank onto the attackers. My guess is the attackers are going to try to clear out red tower.
Looks
Make
like they're
sure there's
having
nobody.
Okay, everything seems back to normal
Yeah,
right now.
Legion, he hears the drone. He's going to try to approach. Gets
So
droned
they
out.
do know someone is in the meeting hall.
Oh, looks like they had some lag issues there.
So now it seems like everything's back. Now here's what I'm thinking. It doesn't look like the person that was in
Bomb
meeting hall
located
has
by
moved.
attackers.
No.
It seems that they don't know. I mean, they don't mind the enemy team knowing that there is someone there.
bomb
Maybe
No,
it's just
especially, I don't think Jaeger got droned out, importantly.
Oh, they have 2 people in meeting hall right now.
Exactly, yeah. With 2 people in the meeting hall, you can definitely take your
Oh,
fights.
and there's going to be a peek right there.
Oh! Jaeger tags a little bit. Blackbeard destroys his shield.
Mello putting on the shield right
1
there.
minute
He does
left
know.
and nobody has died yet.
Looks like he is going to try to take the peek.
All right, Jaeger finally falls back.
Breach charges active.
Thatcher making his way. Oh, they're running Montaigne. Unfortunately, that grenade seemed misplaced, but Mira is aware of the 2 attackers right there.
All the defenders are on site trying to repel this attack.
Oh, they dropped the diffuser right there. We're down in a 4v2 situation. The attackers only have 2 members remaining.
Attackers have recovered their
Wow, that was extremely close. 3v2. That's unfortunate. That's 2 times now that the Mira tries to pick someone off, and it doesn't, unfortunately, doesn't confirm the kill.
30 seconds left for the attackers. They have to make something happen here. Trying to push B site.
I do think that maybe they got a glimpse onto the Habana.
They definitely.
Oh,
15
no.
seconds.
That's unfortunate as well. I think Mira's
Mira's-
might be into play right now. Oh, there
but
we
she
go.
managed to take out Blackbeard.
2v2. We're actually in a 2v1 right now, given that Blackbeard. Oh.
And the shotgun kill to finish off.
That's the second time I think that Mello goes for a fake plant right there just to get their attention. And unfortunately, you know, they were really ready to pick off that last kill.
Yeah. I don't think he really had a choice to stop planting. He had 4 seconds. Maybe he wanted to try to get the kill off and then
Yeah,
go
there
back
was
to
no way
planting.
that the plant, with 2 members being there, was going to go off. I do think it was the right call to stop the plant,
Yeah.
obviously, but it's unfortunate that the other team was so, you know, they were quick to react
Yeah,
to that.
absolutely. The meeting hall hold was absolutely outstanding from the Jaeger and Legion. Really putting a hurt into the momentum of the push.
Yeah, I'm happy that we're seeing these rounds go pretty, you know, down to the wire, and
Attackers need to locate and defuse
Yeah,
seemed, you
as many
know,
bombs as
it
they
seems
can.
that both teams, you know, they got their own beat going. You know, they kind of, you know, made their mold and everything. Seems to be generally
Yeah.
going better for
Attackers
the.
are locating bombs.
Oh,
Look at this. The defenders are mixing it up. It's the first time we're going to see an Echo, a Doc, a Kavera. And on this bomb site in
I
particular
think the
as
Caveira
well.
pick is very ambitious. I do think that
so
in
too.
coordinated play like this, Caveira, she is a good op, but you know,
Oh,
it's,
looks like Doc is lagging. Did he just lag out?
10 seconds to go.
Okay, no. Yeah, he was shuffle walking on spot. I don't know if they're going to have lag problems down the line. Looks like
have
defenders
recovered
are going to
their
try to go for some
Attackers are
spawn
heading
peek
out to
with the
defuse the bomb.
ACOGs at their disposal.
I'm not surprised. There are so many angles. You know, you can cover the spawns pretty well with the window disposal on the second floor, but it seems like they haven't gone for it, or they were looking on the wrong side.
Yeah, they brought out all the ACOG defenders, actually. Notice. I think what they're going to try to do is, if the attackers try to push the entrance to cafeteria, the defenders will be able to go for a peek from the garage, and that's a very long angle onto an attacker who's trying to make his push into the cafeteria entrance.
Looks like they don't want to have them open, the defenders open up that hole. They'd rather have the defending team know that we do have someone there, and we're covering that angle right now. So it's removing one potential defense angle.
Aggressive defense from the upstairs is going to prevent the attackers from opening up any potential hatches or floors.
I do think having Caveira there is interesting. I understand the why they want to block off that those stairs directly, but I'm still kind of curious as to why they ran Caveira.
An interesting fact is that for those who may not be as familiar with Caveira's silent step, is that you can avoid being tracked by Jackal if you move from point A to point B.
And Jackal just got taken down by that one Caveira.
Yeah.
Kira
Yeah.
picking off Mela right there. No Doc in the equation anymore.
All right. The defenders have lost control of upstairs now. Are they going to open up the hatches?
That's what it looks like. We have a 4v4, just a little above 1 minute left on the clock.
Yeah.
Looks like they're really they're looking over the first floor right now. Like you
Yeah,
just
and the
pointed
defenders
out.
know that there's at least one attacker upstairs, so all they have to do is watch the stairs. Oh!
And we just got a TK from Mammy on Mr. Coco. That's unfortunate because that was a good pick right there, especially with the
Yeah.
time left.
But it's all right. With 40 seconds left, the attackers, they don't have a lot of utility left. Oh, the mirror window gets opened up. Let's see if the attackers can take advantage of that.
30 seconds on the clock. Looks like they're trying to push B. I don't see them going around A right now.
Trying to open up the wall.
Oh, but the
kitchen.
defense takes 2 down right there. Double headshot by Marcel.
Hibana, she knows there's
15
someone in the
seconds
kitchen. Doesn't have a choice.
And the defenders take it. So we're is it 1-1 or is it 2-1 right now?
The ACOGs are really helping out the defense here. If you notice, they opened up a lot of walls, create those long angles. And the Caveira turned out to be very potent against the
It
attackers.
did, unfortunately, before she was TK'd, of course.
Yeah.
That was an unfortunate kill, but they still did manage to secure that round. So good job on them for the mix-up at least.
Yeah, I wonder if it really was in anticipation of Jackal, because if you activate the silent step to continue, you do not leave any footsteps, so you can hide into a corner, and your footsteps leading to said corner will not show up for Jackal's scanner. So it could easily create a false sense of security for the Jackal. Maybe he's trying to clear roamers, and he's going to be like, oh, roamers, and then he just gets shot by Caveira.
So it looks like Blue Team is going back to the previous defense point, unless I'm mistaken. And they did open up, the smoke opened up that left side wall again. They have a mirror wall right up to there. So they have the peak and the rotation covered. Looks like we have Legion setting up view mines on those stairs. And it looks like, well, he's breaking up
Yeah, so he's
additional
creating a
rotations,
rotation.
but on the floor under it.
Yeah, so what he'll be able to do is move very quickly from Red Tower back into under the bomb site without being too exposed into the corridors. The Jaeger, he knows there's going to be an attacker there, he's going to get peeked. Just a few seconds too late. The attackers are going to start their push into Red Tower.
Oh, that's a cheeky claymore.
Oh, wow. Interesting.
Looks like Akira is really looking to secure that corridor right there.
The attackers are trying to push through attic.
So we do have someone right there that's looking at the tower.
I don't think they actually know Legion is in the meeting hall. If they don't pay attention to their flanks, it could potentially be deadly for the attackers if Legion tries to pop up. Legion, in the last defense site, the Legion and, not the last, but the Laundry defense site, the Jaeger and Legion combination in the meeting hall was extremely efficient. They might be able to pull off a very good defense again.
Well, it looks like the attackers are looking to breach through the second floor mostly.
Looks like the attackers are taking a lot of time.
Bomb located by attackers.
All right, they're starting
It
to.
does look like they're going on the second floor directly.
Get
The
ready.
ADS just got the extra grenade right there. This should be an interesting push for the attackers.
are surprised they're trying to push the kids' room.
Looks like they have control of.
Oh, do
No,
they know?
they
Do the
don't.
attackers know smoke is there?
They have a lot of angles over B right now, but it looks like Smoke might be able to get a pick on Window. I'm not sure he wants to take that peek right now.
50 seconds left and nobody has died yet. The attackers are gonna have to make a move on soon.
I think they are going to have to enter, and this right here is very risky, given that the Smoke is on that bomb site. He's still staying hidden right
Yeah,
now.
the attackers, I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Are they aware smoke is there? He's been very patient.
Oh,
and he
and
gets picked
Smoke
off.
gets knocked. Oh,
His arm was exposed because he was trying to throw his smoke.
looks like they're going in on B.
Oh, Mira gets picked off. 3v5.
3v5, putting down the diffuser. 15 seconds left on
15
clock.
seconds
3v3.
Attackers are activating the diffuser.
I wonder if they're going to go pick up the mute.
Absolutely not. They don't have the luxury of time or the coverage to do it.
Especially since they know. Oh, yeah, exactly. They didn't know that the mute was in that corner, so they're probably paying double attention to it.
I don't think the attackers know there's actually only one defender.
Oh,
But
and he
it
gets
doesn't
picked
matter
off,
anyway.
and the attackers take this round.
I'm surprised the defenders ceded control of a red tower at the end there. I think the spot where Jaeger shot at the attackers on the kids' windows, I think if they had a defender there earlier on, they would have easily gotten a double kill on those two repelling attackers.
It's very possible, but the thing is, I don't know if they knew that they were repelling attackers. The only person that could have heard that repel at that moment in time was the Smoke.
Yeah.
But the thing is, maybe they took so
Attackers
long
need
to attack,
locate
right?
and defuse
Yeah.
bombs.
So at that point in time, which rooms are you trying to look at, right? It becomes kind of a gamble, but as soon as, you know, the barricades started coming off, as soon as you hear the repels, you have a better idea. I just think it was kind of weird that they only sent Smoke on that point.
Yeah, definitely. I think they underestimated the amount of attackers who would try to push into kids' room.
I do think that's accurate because the Mira wasn't that far off, but the thing is she took part in that fight too late.
Yeah,
And the attackers were already watching that angle, so Mira
Yeah.
was effectively dead already before
Yeah, and
peeking.
they were hiding behind the bomb, which is extremely
5
difficult
seconds.
to fight against.
Attackers have recovered their diffuser. Attackers' objective is to defuse a bomb.
So 3 games to 1.
Yeah,
The Echo is back in play.
yeah, and as is the Rook. Let's see if they're gonna go for cheeky spawn peeks.
Getting rid of some cams there.
Looks like they're only deploying a single defender to defend the meeting hall this time.
I
Gets
think
droned
it's
once.
okay because I do think the attackers are expecting maybe 2 again. I'd be surprised. I would like to see maybe where that additional defender is right now. I do see that they have someone in the attic.
I think they're putting more people downstairs, if I'm correct. Definitely a very conservative hold from the defenders, I'd
So
say.
Zakira very aware of that window peek that's possible.
Yeah. Thermite infiltrate. Quick little pre-fire onto the meeting hall. But Rook, he's in the attic.
Oh no, he gets picked off right there.
Yeah. Excellent peek
Exactly, like I
from
said, he
Sophia.
was watching that window and he took the opportunity when he got there, you know.
Oh, but there's a Jaeger now. Oh,
Looks
but
like
he's being tracked. So Jaeger's a bit in a pickle because attackers
He
are
has
all over the
nowhere
place.
to go unless he leaves that open. And I
He's
don't
getting
think-
shot at.
Oh, very good escape by Mello right there. He was already getting shot at and he was still able to get away.
Alright, the attackers are going to open up the hatch, get some angles onto the laundry.
So right now they do, oh, they're pulling,
Huh.
oh, they're pulling it
Interesting.
off. Maybe because they saw the Jaeger being pinged so close by, they didn't want to take the chance.
I'm not quite sure why he did that. I guess he wanted to get a 2-for-1
Yeah,
from the
open those
reinforcement.
angles.
So now the hatch is opened up. There's 45 seconds left. The defenders definitely still have the advantage here.
They are down a man though, so
Yes, but the Mira Nook, they have the attackers have no way of challenging that as of right now.
and they are using that mirror wall. They're looking directly at this hatch. They are super aware of this angle.
Smokes out. Thermite trying to get the plant
Oh,
off.
that's unfortunate. The smoke was in the way right there, saving.
The defenders don't want the planting, and the plant gets off.
Wow, this becomes stressful for the blue team. Basically, whoever planted cannot move right now.
And
Wow. Okay.
Thermite.
Oh no, the hatch? Was
going
that
for
the
it.
hatch? Yep.
Yep, it's the hatch, the stairs. There's no way Echo can challenge them.
Risky.
He's gonna try to go for the revive, get the extra manpower. One defender
This
left.
point was brought up earlier. When you're looking from above the hatch, you're way more likely to get the kill than the person under it.
Yeah, and as we can see, it was a good try from the defenders, though. I'm very curious to see what happened to Mira's C4, because generally when attackers start making their push onto the stairs, you really want to have either your smokes out or your C4s and prevent them from planting.
Yeah, I do think, yeah, that is a good point. And let's say if the C4 was not used on those stairs during the plant, I don't know if they even heard the plant to begin with, but that hatch where someone was picked off could have been covered with that C4 as well. I don't know. I really don't know.
Especially with only 40 seconds left, I don't think smokes were used at that point, right?
Attackers need
I
to
don't
locate
think so. I
Yeah,
didn't
and
see,
smoke can shut down the stairs for 45 seconds. Each canister lasts 15 seconds. Absolutely enough time to prevent the attackers from trying to get a plant off onto the stairs. So I'm very curious as to what happened. But a very even matchup in this map.
No, I'm liking this game very much.
Yeah.
I think that's
10 seconds remaining.
how could I put this? Both teams have been putting up a good fight on every single point up
5
now,
seconds
Yeah.
left.
and I'm really liking. I'm liking the hatch play. I'm liking
Attackers
the
recovered.
risky plants. I would say
Attackers are heading out.
that plant on the last round was risky. I don't know if they had enough information to actually go for the plant right next to the stairs. I don't
well,
know if they were
actually it's a
expecting smoke.
pretty
I guess
powerful
not.
plant. The cabinet is actually bulletproof, so if you don't have C4s, you actually don't really have much of a way of preventing the plant.
Let's see Mello going from the dining
But
room
I think
hall.
that Speaker's advantage are really finding their stride here in this map.
It is going well. It's going much. They've taken maps. I mean, this map taken a couple of rounds
Yeah,
much faster than the previous game.
yep.
I don't know who got map pick last time. I don't know who got map pick for this one. I'm guessing it was Speaker's advantage since they lost
Yeah.
the first map. So if they do take this map, I'm going to be very curious as to, because this is a pretty close quartered map.
Yeah.
And I do know Speaker's advantage hates Bank. I don't know if Bank was in the 4 maps. I don't think so. They had,
Cover me, reloading!
if they don't have Oregon, they're going to Coastline, was it?
I'm not sure, but
Yeah,
for
I
sure we're
forgot.
going to see quite a few maps because this is a best
I'm
of 5.
pretty sure that they banned Bank, which is, not the same case at all.
Yeah, it's a very roam-heavy map. Back to our game. Zofia has been picked off. 1:03 left.
Looks like the-
Attackers haven't really opened up anything yet. The defenders are preventing them from.
It's good to see that the
proceeding.
defenders aren't taking any unnecessary risks right there.
Reloading,
Because
cover
there's
me!
no real reason to be taking those peeks at this time, especially. Or peeking as a defender. You mostly want them to be coming to you. You're not the one that's supposed to be taking the risks.
Yeah.
Going live.
All right. Hibana finally gets the hatch opened up. 50 seconds left.
Paying attention.
Jaeger, he's still lurking around. He
Oh,
might be able
are
to
we
get
gonna
a
have
pick
that
off.
fight right there? We still have
He
somebody
knows.
outside.
Oh no, he's looking at the wrong side,
Jaeger is
though.
going to get picked off if he's not careful right here.
I don't think he knows someone's outside. Now he does. He sees the flashbang.
Oh,
Will he
this
get
is
the pick?
very bad for the
Oh
attacker.
no,
and
Blackbeard!
Blackbeard dropped right there, unfortunately.
Very good pick from Jaeger. He was waiting patiently upstairs.
Jaeger
Got a
trying
kill.
to pick some people through the floor. So someone on the stairs, unfortunately, taking the Jaeger down.
15 seconds left. The attackers, only 2 of them left, and the smokes come out.
Those are the smokes that we were talking about.
Yeah.
These smokes are supposed to be covering those stairs.
Exactly, and the diffuser is right under the smokes.
And defenders take that round.
This defensive hold, much more conventional, I have to say.
It is.
The-
Especially like when you know the diffuser has dropped right in front
Yeah,
of you. You don't
and
have
the,
much to check anymore.
Yeah, and the roamer roaming upstairs, preventing anybody from taking advantage of that hatch.
I think the Jaeger roam on that round did make a difference.
Yeah, I think he distracted the attackers a lot. I saw a lot of drones go after him.
Oh, they're going for the Caveira again.
Yeah, it's
Trigger
the.
Happy never
protect your
used
bombs
Cav
from
up to
being
now,
defused by
and
attackers.
this is the second time that the
But I think
opposing-
they're holding. What are they holding? They're holding the same bomb site with the same composition again. They're going for the bamboozles.
So now I'm curious as to that main corridor, are they going to keep all the walls up? Are they going to be watching the entrance on the west side? Looks like they have two. There we go. They're opening up the wall right there. I think that's the right call to make.
10 seconds left.
I don't think you get much out of reinforcing that
5 seconds
particular
left
corner.
before insertion.
No, as Macy J puts, reinforcing that corner is like reinforcing kids' room.
Attackers
The
are taking out
problem
the
of
bomb.
reinforcing that is if you get the bomb, if the bomb gets planted on that corner, there's only one way from which the
Attackers
the
have
defenders
recovered
can
their diffuser.
try to recapture the site. It's a death sentence if you
Yeah,
reinforce
basically,
that.
you closing that out, you close a big section of rotations or angles.
Yeah,
So I do think, yeah, simply put, just don't reinforce it.
exactly. So Caveira being sneaky upstairs.
A bomb has been located.
Cav is going to be using the cans to get a better idea of where they might be.
Yeah.
I do think at this point in time, it is Cav's job to do so because she won't be getting a pick this early, I think.
Yeah. The attackers still taking their time, trying to drone out
Yep,
all the
many
defenders.
drones. 2 minutes left on the clock, just a bit less. Jackal being ran again.
Yeah, I think Jackal's going to try to go after Caveira. Believe he
Oh.
suspects she's up there.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Oh. Caveira gets droned out. I don't know if she had her silent step activated.
Oh
going-
no, someone might, yeah,
Oh,
there you
no.
go. Mello gets peeked right there. That's
Yeah.
unfortunate because he did see the shots go off right in front of his face, but he still did decide to go into that room.
Yeah. That was some bad timing. Oh, Jackal.
Oh, we're looking, oh no, he just went for the kill instead, not risking an interrogation at this point.
So it looks like Jackal could not see Caveira's footsteps. She did take the precaution of hiding her footsteps. Let's see. You know,
Looks like
Twitch
the Thermite is still
pushing.
being very patient out of the line of sight of those stairs. Given that he does have the bomb, I'm kind of curious as to what they're going to decide to do as a push right now.
Yeah, Thermite. Is he aware that Caveira was in the toilet?
Looks like he's staying clear of those footsteps. even
I
though
believe he
Jackal is
suspects.
still
I think he
yeah.
suspects some defender is there. He's not quite pushing just yet.
Player being sit down right there.
Will he go for it?
Echo drone
Caveira's
being-
waiting. She sees the barrel.
Oh, very good pickoff.
And the
Very,
diffuser.
very, very aware. Oh, there you go. He gets a sight on him. Oh, going for the pistol kill.
But
Wow, that
Echo manages to push the attacker back.
we had about, I think, 4 kills in 2 seconds right there. So Speaker's
4-3,
advantage
yeah.
takes this next round.
Match
Looks like
point.
we're going to be going to, another game.
Oh, are they going for their patented Montaigne push?
They're going for the Monty push again, yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
They're going for that
Looks like
extra
they're still
breaching
thinking
with
about it.
Havana. Thatcher maybe for, oh no, they're switching off of
Oh,
Havana and they're going for
Fuse.
Fuse.
Interesting choice.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
This is going to be interesting. I don't know if they're expecting the bomb site to be there. If they're going to be breaching the Fuse charges from the windows, it will be opening up the floors. I don't know if it's something they're taking into consideration right now, or they were really expecting to maybe get a pick off of those small rooms.
Yeah, I don't think they expected them to pick this this bomb site with Fuse.
It's not the easiest to defend.
One way you could maybe try to make Fuse work is clear out any junk that's under the window, such as the barbed wire,
Yeah,
potentially
you
any
do see
goose.
that they're running Frost right now. So you do see on the left side right there, there was barbed wire and a Frost
Attackers
trap.
have recovered their
Yeah.
At the same thing, right there down the middle, looking over the roof.
Let's see if what is Fuse running? Is he running a shield or is he running a rifle? Oh, early pick.
Not sure what
from
happened
Jaeger.
there, but it would seem that it was a peek.
I think he was peeking out of small tower. Let's see Fuse. Very curious to see what he's going to try to do with his cluster charges. Jaeger roaming around.
Yep, still going with the roam. It was a very successful roaming Jaeger in the past round, so I'm not surprised to be seeing this right here.
Yeah. I'm surprised of a Frost pick. I guess they're
It's
trying
not,
to
yeah, it's not
surprise them.
conventional at all. I think, yeah, they're going for elements of surprise, you know, kind of like trump cards that they haven't really shown up to now. This is the first round where we see Frost, right?
Yeah. And Fuse as well.
Yep, of course.
Kapkan holding onto
Yep,
Armory.
looks like they're really holding on to those angles. They're not trying to go, you know, break barricades, try to get information
Yeah,
right now.
I
They're just
think
being...
I think the attackers are really surprised of this bomb site because it doesn't look like they really know how to
First
approach
Fuse
it.
charge going off. Very close to one member of the opposing team. Unfortunately, nothing comes out of it. Maybe Frost, did Frost take damage from the Fuse?
I think she took a bit of damage, yeah.
That's still very good. You know, it removes at least a bullet that's not a headshot of damage worth, apparently. Looks like we're having a push onto the
what a
kid's dorm.
headshot.
Smoke getting a pick there. This is exactly the
This is
not
the last
exactly
time,
the same angle
yeah.
he was holding last time, but it is the same room. So it looks like they really want to have Smoke looking over B,
Oh,
and if
look at
something
this.
turns sour, they might change.
I think Jaeger might try to go for a run out, but he will get punished if he tries to do that. Monty making his way into bedroom. $50 left.
Yep.
Only
I do
3
think this is
attackers
a
left.
risky hold right here.
But
with
they
having
definitely
left
have the
side
manpower
angle.
to spare.
Yeah, they're up 2 people right now.
Yeah. Let's see, Jaeger. He's still trying to make sure no attackers make their way up the stairs. Blackbeard
Right,
trying
yeah.
to challenge the window.
Oh, this is a good
Here
pick right
comes the
there.
smokes. There is no way the attackers can push this big window now.
This is going to be a very interesting end of round. They only have about 15 seconds
Yeah.
left of the plant.
The attackers will have to rotate quickly if they want to make a
Smoke
plant
is
happen.
completely shutting off that.
And a Jaeger in small tower. There's no way they can push.
5 seconds left. I don't think they can make this
5
plant.
seconds to go.
I don't think so.
Yeah, both of them are going to be picked off right there. Unfortunately, they only had desperation calls to be made there. There
Yeah.
was no way that something organized could get out of that. And looks like we're going through overtime again for this second match.
Yeah, yeah.
They're running Mira on the laundry room.
Oh, look. It's our first pick of
Glaz.
Blitz
We
today.
have Glaz also on
And
attacker.
Glaz.
Oh, maybe not. No.
Oh, no.
Falling back on the
tease.
Blackbeard. Yeah, it's not the same. We saw Cabana being switched off previously too, but it looks like
Defenders,
they're going to
protect
be
your bombs
sticking
from
with
being
it this time
defused by
around.
attackers.
They may have been thinking of going for a smoke plant covered by glass, and instead opted for a Blackbeard.
I like that hole. That's a good.
Attackers,
Yeah,
are
attackers,
located the bomb.
defenders running into each other.
It's very good. And it's also, especially if they're going to be entering from that corridor, they're going to be seeing the reinforcements. Maybe they won't be expecting that rotation on the side. Oh, they're only going for the mirror wall again. Yep, makes sense. That angle that they opened up through the wall might be good for a flank if someone's trying to push there.
5 seconds remaining. Attackers have recovered their diffuser.
That mirror
Attackers'
wall is so
objective
good
is
there.
to defuse the
That
bomb.
emplacement, it
Attackers
just
drop the bomb diffuser.
makes you aware of so
Attackers
many
recovered the
things.
bomb diffuser.
It's covering the stairs.
Yeah.
It's covering. The
It
other-
basically locks down the entire bomb site.
It does. It makes it very difficult, and then it becomes a gamble as to if they're actually looking through
Yeah.
it.
One of the few ways one can challenge that Mira window is use a Hibana charge and open
They
up
do,
the window.
but I think they electrified it.
Yeah, and in that case, you would, if you plan to do that, you would have to bring either grenades
Yep.
or EMP.
Looks like they're going for a second floor push right there. They do know that they have a Monty, and they do know he's on the second floor now.
Yeah, Blitz pushing away the roamer.
Oh, I'm sorry, Blitz. Yeah.
Right, so learning from the mistakes of previous
Exactly.
games.
You said this on the previous match. What if they did run the Bliss instead of Monty? So
Yeah.
let's see what happens with this round.
All right, Jaeger and Legion trying to make their way into the meeting hall.
Goo mines in the stairs. Hatches have been reinforced. They want to cut that angle off. Unfortunately for the attackers, they do have Hibana that's able to break those. Looks like meeting hall wasn't watched this time.
All right, the Blitz spots the Legion.
no,
Oh no,
that's
he misses the Goo.
unfortunate.
And the Legion make a quick escape through the Vatic.
Oh, this should be interesting. I don't know if he had the info that has been breached by. Look
they're
at
about
this.
to firefight.
Oh, very good pick by Mello right there. He
Yeah.
really knew that there was somebody up there because
Yeah,
he
the
shot at
call
Blitz.
out. Oh, but he gets traded back by the Jaeger. The scan comes just half a second too late.
Oh, Mr. Coco with a very good turnaround right there. Smoke is staying
4v3.
put on those stairs again.
Yeah.
It very worked really well for them last time when he was able to just lock down the
The
stairs.
attackers
and
have
that
control of
below
the
that plan.
backstage. They're gonna. I think they might sidestep the stairs.
So Hibana did end up blowing up that hatch. Looks like she's going to be going to want him to remove the. Oh, Goo Mine's coming into play right here.
Oh, one more Goo mine and she's gonna die. She's gonna go for the peek.
So we have a Blitz right there.
All right, Blitz.
Going for the C4. Unfortunately, not picking off the Blitz.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
17 seconds left.
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
2v3
15
for
seconds left.
the attacker side right now. 1v3, and the attackers take the first time of over round.
That was quite interesting. I'm not quite sure what happened in the last second there. It looks like.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see. Very strange C4 placement from the Mira. I don't think pre-placing that was perhaps the best usage of the
I
C4.
wasn't too sure where that went off, to be
I
honest.
think what happened is the Mira pre-placed it right beside the hatch, anticipating a drop. And if somebody drops, you just blow the C4.
So instead, she tried getting the Blitz with it, from what I understood.
I think it was a bit of a desperation move.
Okay.
Protect your bombs
Yeah,
from
but
being
basically she
defused
didn't
by
have her
attackers.
C4 on and got punished for it.
Because the Blitz did end up going through. Unfortunately for them, the Blitz used that rotation hole that they created against them.
Yeah. I think it's definitely a bit unfortunate that
Attackers have discovered the
Mira
location of a
used up her
bomb.
C4 like that. Definitely could have held off the Blitz in the flank like. Now we see going into upstairs
Looks like we're
bedroom.
back in the kids room right now. Seems like both
10
teams
seconds
right
left
now.
before insertion.
This is pretty much when they go to. trying to mix it up at least.
Yeah. The Valkyrie coming into play.
Attackers
Seeing a little bit of a comeback in this game.
Attackers are moving to
Wonder what they're going to try to do with her.
Now, what I'm guessing is that they might be trying to, yeah, exactly. They're going to try to throw at least one of them outside,
Alright.
give them more information, because I don't think inside, when you're inside on this map specifically, I don't think it's that hard to see the Valk cams.
No, and also it's easy to make call-outs. There are very, like, it's a very straightforward map compared to, say, Border.
Yeah.
Attackers drop the diffuser.
I do think on Border, the Valk cams can go in so many good places,
Attackers
and they're
recover
actually
the
harder to
diffuser.
pick
Yeah,
up on.
absolutely. And they're
But,
quite important.
But I do trust they know what they're doing. I would be interested to know where exactly the cams went.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't know at this moment in time, but we do know at least one of them outside. Marcel picking up the thermite right now. That's actually a pretty big deal.
Yeah, they're not going to be able to open up the room onto the bunk beds.
Switch drone putting damage up on Rook right there. Oh, he's looking for that drone. Oh, he's going to find it.
You have to be careful not to be distracted. All right,
Now,
Valkyrie.
without that thermite, what do you do about getting into the kids' room?
You have no choice but to capture Armory, make your way up the stairs. That's pretty much it. Oh, but they get a pick off
Akira picked off
Valkyrie.
that Valk, yeah.
Yeah.
Fortunately, she will be able to support her team through the cameras that she placed and the other cameras.
But you can see the attackers, they're circling around, trying to look for good angles onto the windows.
I'm actually surprised nobody's looking at the rooftop right now. Oh, it looks like the blue team was very aware of the Rook in that corner. He's actually going for a peek fight as...
He definitely can go for it with a Baycott.
Oh, very,
but does
very
not
good
come on
kill
top.
right there. Mr. Coco picking off the Jackal. So we have a 3v3. This might be the final point of this game.
It's definitely looking...
You cannot breach that second floor anymore. You can you can open up angles with the Zofia.
yeah,
The Twitch can open up the mirror walls.
40 seconds
Thatcher
left.
can also kill off though exactly those mirror walls and the goo mines if he thinks any might be around. But otherwise,
Mr. Coco gets picked off. That's the mute. Oh, Legion. Half a second too late.
oh, I'm actually very
Gets
surprised
tagged.
right there. That's unfortunate that they didn't get the pick right there.
Gets
But
pushed off, but time is on his side though. 15 seconds left.
oh, very good kill right there.
Plant
by
is going
Mira.
off.
Left.
Oh, he stopped planting.
Oh no. Oh, that
Oh,
was
wow.
such a good turnaround right there. That you would
Yeah.
know that they would be covering that different angle. That was very clutch. That was clutch.
All right, so the
So-
next round is going to determine who wins this match.
This must be so stressful for the orange team, knowing that this right here, if you lose this specific round, it's over.
Actually, I think it's a best of 5. So
Yeah, but the thing is, because the blue team is coming from the winner's side, they were given a game.
Oh, is that? Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I
because
see, I
there's
see.
no bracket reset due to like
Ah,
time
I see,
constraints
I
and things
see.
like that. So basically, if they
need
do
to locate and
lose
defuse
this
as
round,
many
it's
bombs as
over.
they
Oh wow. Oh, I see. Interesting choice of operators going
Looks
for
like
the
they tried
trap
to
ops.
frost again. I do think it's interesting. Last time, nobody got caught in the frost maps, into the bear trap thing. And
I wonder if it's in anticipation of a shield up.
it could be. I mean, they do have Blitz again. They do know that Orange Side does play Blitz or Monty into, you know, these stressful situations where it might be good to
Yeah.
have that wall in front of you
Yeah.
for the plant, or just, you know, to be like we saw in the past. It was a big
Attackers have
distraction for
recovered
them.
Indeed, indeed.
Attackers are moving out to locate a bomb and defuse it.
Jaeger holding
Attackers
that
dropped
infamous
the
angle
diffuser.
again.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
I don't think an attacker actually spawned that side though.
Nope, looks
But they
like
they
they're-
might not be. Oh, they might not pay attention though if they go.
So let's
Oh,
see right
Sophia's about to cross the window. Is she gonna go? All right, looks like they're gonna opt for a main entrance push instead.
Yeah, they're going very safely at it. I saw that Hibana was droning very early right there to make sure that nobody would be waiting at them at the main entrance. See Jaeger locking down the showers, waiting for movement.
All right, so they've got control. Does Blitz notice somebody upstairs? Looks like they don't care.
I'm surprised. Oh, okay. The Blitz was going to be going to the rooftop. I was expecting maybe a stairs push right there, but I think they suspected someone was there.
They
pinged
know,
it
they
out,
know,
so they
they
definitely
know.
know something is up over there.
Yeah, that's why Blitz is going upstairs. He
I'm
might try to
surprised that
go for a
they're just
pincer.
leaving. Maybe they left the drone there on purpose to see if someone's going to fire at it. Because they have a drone sitting on the stairs right now that's not moving. Maybe they feel it's safe. Maybe they wanted to draw fire and make sure someone's actually up there.
And Blitz takes control of the upstairs master bedroom. All right, he knows there's a defender right there. He's gonna push. He thinks it's
C4?
attic.
Is that a C4?
Oh, he misses though.
He missed. That still could have damaged him severely across the wall. Looks
Well,
like
with the shield, it definitely would have been a waste.
but I do think that the shield is looking forward still.
Yeah.
So it would have been like a side hit, but through destructible
Through the wall in
surface,
front
yeah.
of the shield, you could expect maybe 40, 50 damage.
But not enough to kill.
Not enough. Definitely you want to keep your C4. But I think it got taken out by Jackal. So now they're going to check if somebody's in attic. All right.
Hibana droning that out once again.
50
for the
seconds
shield.
left. Nobody has died yet.
So we have 45 seconds. Very stressful for the orange team.
Yeah. Lots of barbed wire. Does he see the Does he even see the frost trap?
Oh, let's see. Jackal picked off.
I don't think he saw the frost trap. He might walk into it and rush it.
Passing smoke grenade.
Oh, the ADS coming into play right there. They know now. They
Smoke's
know that
out.
he's different. Here's the thing. I think he still has a smoke charge left.
It's over. He has one more left, and there's only 15 seconds.
I don't think that they can get in.
15 seconds to go.
There's a trap.
They're dropping like flies right now.
Yeah.
The smoke did such an amazing job right there for them.
5 seconds remaining.
There's still a frost trap.
There's no time. It's done.
That's it.
That is, by definition, a hard-fought victory right there.
Yeah, a very, very good game. Very well fought.
Close games. Both of them going into overtime.
Yeah, yeah.
6-5, 6-5.